Hi everyone, this video will go over setting availability where officials default to being unavailable. So new in the 2023 season, for regions and leagues that implement it, all officials will be unavailable. That means you will default to being unavailable and need to indicate when you are available to work by removing blocks in Arbiter. You will need to do this for each day you're available to work. You may also need to insert a partial day block if you're only available to work for part of the day. So a quick note about setting availability. If you've indicated you're available to work in Arbiter, it is expected you're accepting game assignments. Especially this season, with the new availability preferences, you really should never be declining games. It is important to constantly keep your accounts up to date, so if something changes or comes up, we expect you to be updating your Arbiter accounts as soon as possible. If you're unsure of when you're available to work, please leave yourself unavailable. Obviously, the more you're available, the more chances you have at getting assigned games. So to set your availability, you'll go over to blocks, highlighted in red there. You'll then open this page, which will give you a calendar view. And it's important to note that as every day is in dark red, it means you're unavailable to work. So to indicate you're available for a single day, so you'll click on the date in question that you want to indicate availability for. So in this case, we'll pick March 14th. So circled there in yellow, we'll click on March 14th on the calendar. We'll then indicate there in blue, so circled there in blue, the date you're making the change to. So in this case, it is March 14th we're making the change to. From there, you can click on the red X to remove the block. So now if we look back at the calendar, we can see that March 14th is now in white. So that means you're available for the entire day. Now, with you removing this block, it is expected that you'd be able to work a game at any time throughout the day. So now we'll go over if you're only available for part of the day. So as you will see here, I've also opened up my availability for the full day on March 15th. But let's say I'm only available to work for part of the day. So first, you'll click over on the action panel that you want to block part day. It'll then allow you to adjust the time range that you want to block part day. I'll then make the adjustments there on the times and then click back on March 15th. So you can see the steps there highlighted in green. So once I've done this, the day will turn to a light red, indicating I've inputted a part day block. So that means from 8 till 3:30, I'm unavailable and will not show up available to work any games. So in the next step, we'll go through inserting a full day block. So you can see here, I've made myself available for all day on March 16th. Now, if I want to insert an all day block because I'm no longer available to work on March 16th, I will navigate over to the action panel and click on block all day. I will then click on the calendar for March 16th, and this will insert a full day block. So that means I am no longer available to work on March 16th. We will now go over making yourself available for multiple days. So I'll go over to the action panel and make sure I'm set to clearing blocks. I can now click on multiple days on the calendar, so I can make myself available for the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th, all by clicking on the dates. And you'll see the days now turn to white, meaning I'm available to work all day on March 17th, 18th, and 19th. So the next step here, we'll go over making yourself available for multiple partial days. So as you'll see here, I've made myself available from the 13th to the 31st by removing blocks. And let's hypothetically say I work from 8 to 5 on all weekdays. So I can insert a mass amount of blocks from the 13th to the 31st. I will first go over and ensure I've clicked to block for part day. I will then adjust the times, so 8 till 5, and then go over here to the date range and adjust the date range. So I've clicked on the 13th and the 31st, and then I'll click off all weekdays. So I've clicked off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Once that's done, I'll click apply. And you'll see this will create multiple part day blocks from the 13th to the 31st. You can follow the same steps to make yourself available for a date range or make yourself unavailable